As I leaned o'er the rail of the Eagle, the litter boy brought unto me a little gilt-edged invitation, saying the girls want you over to tea. Sure I knew that O'Hara hooligan said it, and I went just for old friendship's sake. And the first thing they gave me to tackle was a slice of the Trinity cake.
And in the morning, we see the sun rise up over the island. That was gorgeous too. Quite early in the morning, you had to go to the garden, you know, when you were growing vegetables. That was really a beautiful sight in the summer. Never see that up here. So many things you would miss, but then after a while, you forget all about it again. But it was a good place to live, all right.
Safe harbor is 2 words. Safe harbor. You say, well, that's a safe harbor. You understand, you know, going in somewhere. That's a good safe harbor. Well, it was safe, you know, like you're going in a lake almost.
No, I'm not dressed up. No, I should have went in safe harbor, nice dressed up. Telling me a nice picture thing.
Nice. Well, if you want that, that's a special occasion. You want to dress up nice for 2 of us. But it's too late to dress up now, I suppose. Years ago, you couldn't go and pick up stuff yourself.
No.
You go to the clerk and ask for something, do you go and get it for you?
Oh, yes.
Bring it along, then you ask for something else, you go and get that and bring it along. Then put it all down under...
You mean groceries?
Anything.
Oh, my Lord, I never saw that.
Yeah, come on, Francis, back home years ago.
Huh?
You couldn't go and pick up stuff yourself.
No, I suppose because
There's
you
a
said
woman
to
there
me...
told the same thing. That's how it came in my mind.
Yes, but I said to her, no one ever helps. You got to go and ask people. You shouldn't have to go and ask people to help because these you come. Years ago, like, as soon as you go in the store, people would want to help you right away. No one wants to bother about, you know. You know, even in a wool store, where they should know all about their wool, you got to go there and try and force them to tell you about their wool.
But now you can't believe how hard the women had to work. Because Shelley used to go away in May month, I think. I had to grow the vegetables. I had to look after the children. I had to pick the berries. I did all that work. You know, you didn't have water and everything like you do now. You have to go to the well and bring water. We never complained. Because we knew we had to do it, you know.
Yes, it is different than what it is now. When I was a young man raising my family, you couldn't refuse a job because you didn't like it. I mean, you had to grab hold of whatever you could get. I've been a lumberjack, a fisherman, a farmer, local coasting. Like I say, you take whatever you could get. And most of the Newfoundlanders were qualified for most anything. I still miss that view. We didn't appreciate where we were there. But coming home, you know, 12 o'clock night or so, on the moonlight night, shining over the water, and you see the island out there. And some nights you wear what we call the road of the sea.
It was beautiful.
You had lots of good water there.
You would hear the brook night after you get in bed. You were just rushing down, you know, especially when it rained, really, a lot of rain. It was a lovely sound, I think, in the night. We were so used to that sound. I'm fed up with news now.
But I've been watching some of the American news, and they've had some little funny things in, you know, about this place or that place. I can't figure it out. But they go back to those countries again where they're fighting. They'll tell you some little thing, it lasts a minute. Then they go right back to over there where they're fighting all the time. That's what I always see on that television. And then they'll tell about the murder cases, and that finishes it. My friend, she's listening to the news every hour and hour. What's that here about that plane coming down? Did you hear about that little boy got carried away? I don't listen to it all that much, but she loves it. Well, I love Benny Hill. I used to laugh so much at him. Especially when they did this, when they were running around and chasing the girls, you know, going right fast like a flash. But this was, I always like comedian shows because it's something to laugh at. I think it's great to have something to laugh at sometimes when you don't do much laughing anyway.
A few times I was going to show, what I noticed people used to do a lot of that in the show. You come out, you know, when you get around there, you bring straight face.
Oh, you notice that, Shirley? Did you notice that?
Yeah.
My Lord. Oh, you
Is
notice
that happy? Why couldn't you keep up with it, man?
Oh, no, Shirley, you can't keep up with that all the time.
Not all the time, but a little bit. Until you get out of sight.
Probably if you were in show, you wouldn't even laugh at it.
Well, I'm the same when I come out.
Oh, we used to get really beautiful tea, I think, in Newfoundland. It seemed like it was really lovely tea. Boy, that water was some good tasted. We had the most beautiful water in the world, brook water. Oh, wasn't that beautiful, running from the big ponds, you know, even in the back. Now there's everything in our water, and we're still drinking it, and still okay, but...
Talking about bringing the water, we got our water from a brook, but we had to bring it a little distance, you know, buckets.
But it was gorgeous water.
And we had a barrel, you see. Cleaned the barrel out, the beef barrel. Francis goes out there, the jug to dip in the barrel, and dips up a trout from the barrel.
Yeah, that was unusual to get a trout in a jug, I tell you.
On the first day of August, the councillors say, if we are in arrears and our taxes don't pay, if our bills are not paid and our money put down, a stoppage of water all over the town. The tax is too much on the poor man by far. What I pay for my water would buy me a car. So they won't turn it off. I will pay them ahead. For the stoppage of water I always did dread. What a racket they make for a small bill to pay, and 20-mile pond overflowing each day. The feeling is awful and not at all nice when you can't hold your water when you haven't the price.
They say I am feeble with age, Maggie. My steps are a little light to leave.
When you met, you know, in Safe Harbour, there was this man, he lived in another town about 4 mile away, and he was a little bit, they would call it retired, I suppose. We used to call it simple. I was going towards them, going to meet up with them a little while, and she thought, Sim, there's Sim coming. They ran as fast as they could from me. Although, but we patched it up, though, just... From that day on, there was never another girl in the world.
It was a beep, and then she always says that the number you have dialed is not in service. No, you can't hide nothing from that phone there, because she always comes on. But the other phone I had wasn't like that, you know. No one used to come on and tell me nothing like that. But since I had this phone, she's different. Well, I guess it's different now and now.
Oh, doctor, oh dear Dr. John, your cod liver oil is so pure and so strong. I'm afraid of me life, I'll go down to the aisle if my wife don't stop drinking your cod liver oil. Well, I got her a bottle, 'twas just for a try, and the way that she drank it, you think she was dry. Well, I got her another, it vanished the same, and now she's got cod liver oil on the brain. Oh,